A major social media platforms purport to crack down white nationalist and hate speech. One platform has become the new go-to place for the so-called alt-right to organize, BuzzFeed News reported Monday. Discs is a commenting platform that publishers like Rolling Stone and TMZ use to host discussion on articles. A trove of screenshots as well as spreadsheets filled with thousands of disc comments from sites like Breitbart, InfoWars, and National Review Online viewed by BuzzFeed News revealed a vibrant network of pro-white, anti-black, Muslim, LGBT commenters, BuzzFeed News reported. Beyond this, Disc itself currently hosts a number of anti-Semitic, pro-white user forums, and despite frequent appeals from critics and activists to police the rampant hate speech on its platform, Disc hasn't yet meaningfully addressed the problem. The extremist communities continue to flourish, the article concludes. When the worst part of the internet wants to try and be a little more mainstream, they go to Disc, explained independent researcher G. Gibney. That's because Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and even Reddit will eventually shut them down. But they have a mon Disc. Gibney has been tracking comment on Breitbart stories. One article had 623 anti-black comments, including incitement to violence like grab a rope find a tree. FUKC sick TZ people. Another Breitbart article had more than 200 anti-Muslim comments. During 1 week in January, Gibney reported some explicitly racist comments, of which only 26 were removed. FGGTS, transgenders are all freaks and they should all be shot dead, was one of the messages that remained. The platform doesn't just host comment on major sites, but also on fringe, alt-right sites. The company continue to host comment on white nationalist and white supremacist publications like Red Ice and Fâche the Nation. Discs is also the comment platform for Christopher, the Crying Nazi, Cantwell's website, BuzzFeed News noted. There appear to be still active Discs account for Daily Stormer founder Andrew Anglin, Charlottesville rally organizer Ellie Mosley, and Daily Stormer webmaster Andrew W.E.V. Auernheimer. One such white nationalist organizer bragged about using fake sock puppet account to increase the visibility of their message. Breitbart readers desperately need a pro-white perspective, and many reading the comment are now getting it, the white nationalist wrote. I've been working those comments under various socks for over 2 years, and I can tell you with certainty that getting pro-white material to the top and not having it deleted is an accomplishment. Another user explained the organizing method. If you had 20 guys with these socks each, you could dramatically force the narrative in the correct direction and also distract the mods and regular posters using various methods, they wrote. We should ideally be aiming to have maximum impact by targeting high-impact sites such as Breitbart, where we have a better chance of reaching normies, another wrote in 2017. Take the fight to the enemy, rather than sticking to smaller disc channels or friendly sites. In a statement, Breitbart claimed we will continue to refine our systems and safeguard. The BuzzFeed article is an example of politically motivated gotcha journalism, at its very worst, Breitbart claimed. The premise of your article is fatally flawed. Breitbart News receive approximately 4 millions comments on its article each month, which equals roughly 48 millions a year. Breitbart slammed the article for even reporting on the white supremacist organizing on their website's comment section. It is very disappointing that BuzzFeed would publish such an obvious and lowbrow attempt to interfere with the Breitbart News and our audience of more than 20 million monthly, they claimed. He wrote about how alt-right trolls are using this to conduct troll raids in the comment section of major news sites. They're also using this to create their own channels, where they organize and